What's up there and welcome to a brand new video on 414 Anime. In today's video, 5 facts about Tomura Shigaraki from the series My Hero Academia. How strong is he and what do all these hands represent? But hey, if you're new here, why not join the 414 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. So with that being said, let's roll intro and get straight into the facts. Shigaraki's real name is Tenko Shimura, and as we know, bit of a spoiler alert here, so skip ahead a bit if you haven't caught up yet, he is the grandson of All Might's predecessor, Nana Shimura. As for Shigaraki's age and his birthday, being a villain, we don't know much about this, so we are unsure on how old he is at present. But in terms of his appearance, he has that pale skin, he's got a very slim physique, that messy light blue hair and red eyes. His exact height is unknown, but as we can see, he's got quite the average height. Main features are that his lips are very dry, they're like cracked, almost as if he'd been kind of chewing on them. He also has 2 scars on his face, one on the left side of said lip, and one small one on his right eye. The hands, what do they mean? What do they represent? In his villain outfit, we see that there's 14 disembodied hands that grab to him. They're on his arms, chest, neck, head, and face. None of them, to be fair, actually have any known meaning, except for the hand that covers his face. He refers to this hand as father, which is kind of quite strange. But we do see that he does express quite visible distress whenever this hand is removed. Tiny bit of information that we do have on this hand was a flashback which showed Tomura as a child with a man's large disembodied hand right in front of him. Could this have been his father's? Who knows? Who knows? I guess we will find out in time. What we do know about Shigaraki though is that he has this really strange disorder. Obviously being quite a childish personality kind of guy, he does have this really weird thing that whenever things aren't going his way, he just has this compulsive need to scratch his neck. We mainly saw this earlier in the series whenever he felt like angered, frustrated, or, you know, like I said, childish when things weren't going his way. Though as the series has progressed, we've seen him do this less and less. Let's talk about Shigaraki's quirk. His quirk is decay. This allows him to basically, like the name suggests, decay whatever he touches with his hands. Though this will only ever occur when all 5 of his fingers touch his specific target, which does state to us that the activation of this quirk is involuntary. It only works if his 5 tips touch something, so, you know, I guess whenever he's picking things up and whatnot, he's having to leave a fingertip off or whatnot, because that could be quite annoying. Obviously, in itself, this quirk is a very devastating one, but how strong actually is Shigaraki in terms of his other abilities? We do know that he's got a very keen intellect, and he seems to have a really sharp mind, and he can analyze his opponent's weaknesses so quickly, like especially while in combat. Tomura also seems to be a lot stronger than he looks. Firstly, we saw this in his fight against Aizawa. He seemed to like hold his own against him without any real signs of struggling. There was also that second time where he confronted Midoriya in the shopping mall. He held Izuku by the neck using only 4 of his fingers. Of course, remember 5, then goodbye Deku's neck. Of course, it was clearly visible to see that Deku was struggling to fight back against this. He's got a really strong hand. There was also that time we saw as well when Shigaraki took a point blank hit from Bakugo and took to what we saw was little to no damage at all, meaning that Shigaraki, 1, is a tank, and 2, that he seems to have this enhanced durability. Finally, let's talk about speed. Speed seems to be something that Shigaraki certainly doesn't lack. He was actually able to keep up with Izuku's movements when he was reaching speeds that would rival even, of course, All Might, and then immediately react to Izuku's attacks, which is incredible. But to round things off here, I've got Shigaraki's stats. So in terms of power, he ranks a 2 out of 5, which is a D. Speed is 5 out of 5, which is an A. Technique, 5 out of 5 again, which is an A. Intelligence, would you know it? 5 out of 5 again, which is an A. And then cooperativeness is a 2 out of 5, which is a D, which you'd think is quite strange considering him being the leader of the villains. But there's actually an interesting fact about these stats. If you followed up with the ranking there, they're actually supposed to be a reference to his father. Obviously, the stats grades in order spell out dad. Thought that was pretty cool. Let's talk numbers for Shigaraki then. Of course, as we know, he's an S-rank villain, but in terms of the popularity rankings, he ranked 19th in the first ever popularity poll and ranked 16th in the second popularity poll. This could be due to the fact that we don't really see an awful lot of him, so maybe as the series goes on and we see a bit more of his fighting style and a bit more of him in the story, maybe that rank will improve. I quite like him, but let me know what you think about him in the comment section below. But in terms of Tomura's design, he was originally designed to be a lot creepier, if you can get creepier than what he is already, right? Particularly his eyes. He was supposed to have these black, empty eyes and mouth, which, if you can see the picture here, just looks really, really weird. Aside from those features, the design was not very different to his final one. Though he did have a prototype codename, which was Sazanka, which was translated to mean Sand Calamity. Interesting. Maybe they were going for the Gaara approach on this one. Horikoshi, who of course is the author, writer, creator of My Hero Academia, revealed that he found drawing inexpressive hands extremely difficult. He also stated that he was on the verge of tears every week due to having to draw a certain character, which we are led to believe, of course, is Tomura, based on these events. He also mentioned as well that he went through a lot of ink drawing All Might, so if we had a scene with these two together, I'd bet he was just in some sort of nervous breakdown. But thanks for watching this smart video, 5 facts about Tomura Shigaraki from the series My Hero Academia. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, another villain. I've been doing villains over the last month, so I will leave a link to the playlist now in which you can check all of the My Hero Academia fact videos out. But if you'd like to see more anime fact videos, anime subscription box openings, figure reviews and more, then hit the subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Share this video with a friend or leave me a comment in the section below. 1, let me know what you think of Tomura, and 2, what are you hoping to see from him in future episodes. But that is it from me. I will see you in the next video. Peace!